Hi, I'm Rebecca from the Bannock County Court Assistance Office. This is a petition for divorce with minor children. I'm going to go over it quickly with you to show you how to fill it out. The Court Assistance Office forms are designed for people to use to represent themselves in court without having to hire an attorney. Keep in mind the issues that these forms address are extremely important. You're going to need to take your time to read over the forms very carefully to know what is in the forms, what you're asking for by completing the forms, and to understand how this process is going to affect your family moving forward. If you have any questions, please consult a licensed attorney. The Court Assistance Office cannot give you any legal advice regarding your case. You're going to start by filling out your name and contact information at the top of page 1. Make sure this information is up to date and accurate. This is where the courts are going to contact you if they have any questions regarding your case. Next, you're going to identify the district and the county where the case will be filed. If it's here in Bannock County, it'll be the 6th Judicial District in the County of Bannock. If it's somewhere else, just identify where that is. You are the petitioner and the other party is the respondent. For paragraph 1, you're going to be stating that you are a resident of Idaho for at least 6 full weeks prior to filing this action, and you'll identify the state where the other party resides. Paragraph 2, you're going to identify where and when the marriage took place. Paragraph 3 identifies irreconcilable differences as the reason for divorce. Paragraph 4, you're going to list the names, birth dates, and addresses of the minor children born during the marriage to both parties. On page 2, you're going to start on paragraph 5. This is stating that the court has jurisdiction to determine the custody of the children under the Uniform Child Custody Jurisdiction and Enforcement Act, Idaho Code 3211-101, because each child has resided in Idaho for at least 6 consecutive months before the filing of this petition. If you have any jurisdictional questions or you're not sure where you should be filing, please contact an attorney. The Court Assistance Office cannot give you any information regarding jurisdiction. Next, for section A, you're going to list where the children have resided and who they've resided with. Generally, this is mom and dad. If your situation is different, just explain it here. Paragraph B, you're going to identify any other court cases in Idaho or any other state that you have participated as a party to that case. Paragraph C is going to identify any other cases, whether in Idaho or another state, that would be affecting the children. This could be a child support case or a custody case. Moving on to page 3. Section D, this is where you would identify any other person that has been awarded custody of the children through the courts. This could be a child protection case, it could be a guardianship case. If anything like that exists, go ahead and put that information here. If not, just go ahead and leave it blank, or you can also put NA into any paragraph that's not applicable to your case. Paragraph 6 addresses legal custody. You're going to put down what you are asking for moving forward regarding the legal custody of your child or children. Legal custody is referring to the right and responsibility to make general decisions regarding the welfare of the children. You can either ask for joint custody or sole. We have a Court Assistance Office instructional video regarding joint and sole custody. Please address this and speak with a licensed attorney if you have any questions regarding this matter. Paragraph 7 is addressing physical custody. This refers to the right and responsibility to spend time with and provide care for the children. Again, you have the option to ask for joint custody on the terms of the parenting plan that you would attach as Schedule A, detailing the custodial arrangement, or you could ask for sole physical custody. Again, if this is an option that you would be asking for, please speak with an attorney. On page 4, Section 8, you're going to identify whether or not there is already a pending child support case regarding this family. If there is, you're going to identify the state, county, case number, and date it was ordered. And then you'll also identify whether or not you want it to change. If you are asking for it to change, here in Section C, you're going to identify the reasons why it should change. If there is not a currently pending child support order, you're going to skip down here to Section 9. This is where you would put down who should pay child support and how much should be paid based on Idaho Child Support Guidelines. Now, I'm going to have you skip Section 9 until you have completed a child support worksheet and returned it to the Court Assistance Office so that we can run a child support report for you, giving you the information you need to put here in Section 9 about who should pay and how much it should be paid. This is what a child support calculations worksheet looks like. I need the names of both parties, the yearly income for both parties. If you don't know what the income is for the other party, you will need to come up with an estimate. Please watch the Court Assistance Office instructional video on child support to find more information on how you can come up with this estimate. You're going to want to include any deductions, the names and birthdays of each child, and which party is going to be claiming the child tax exemption, either the petitioner or the respondent. And we need to know the overnights per year as set forth in your parenting plan for how many overnights the children will be spending with each parent per year based on the schedule in the parenting plan. Then also any before-born children from another relationship. So page 5, page 6, page 7, page 8, and the very first section of page 9 will be skipped until you get that child support report so you have accurate information to complete that section. On page 9, starting in paragraph 10, you're going to go ahead and identify any other minor children born during the marriage that's not the child of both parties. Paragraph 11 is where you're going to start identifying the distribution of property. Paragraph 11 refers to separate property. This is any property acquired by either party before the marriage or during the marriage by gift or inheritance. If you have any questions, you can contact an attorney. If there is no separate property, you can just mark none and move on. If there is, you would list the names, and then in the attached schedule, I will go over how to identify that separate property. Paragraph 12 is community real property. This is referring to any land or home that was purchased during the marriage. Paragraph 13 is any other property that's not land or home that was acquired during the marriage. This could be vehicles, household goods, retirement, anything of value that you would like to have a court order ordering who will be assigned that property. On page 10, paragraph 14 is where you can identify any debts and which party should be responsible for the repayment of that debt. Paragraph 15 identifies a date of separation. Any debts incurred after that date would be the responsibility of whichever party incurred them. And then 16 gives the opportunity for name change. If either party did change their name for the marriage, this gives them the opportunity to be restored to their former last name. Keep in mind, this is not ordering anybody to change their name. It is just giving them the option to, if they ever decide to, on their own timeline. Make sure you sign and date your petition. Then here After page 10, we've got 2 pages of the property and debt schedule. First, it will be identifying separate property. For the petitioner, you'd write the petitioner's name and then list any property that they would be awarded. Then, for the respondent, list the respondent's name and any separate property that they would be awarded. Community real property is where you would list the home or land. You will need to list the legal description. The easiest way to do this is to get a copy of the deed that has the legal description and attach it as Exhibit C. If you don't have this, you can contact the local courthouse recorder's office and ask them for a copy of it. The second page of the schedule of debt and property starts with community personal property, where you'd first list the petitioner's name and any community property that would be awarded, and then the respondent's name, and again, any community personal property to be awarded. And then finally, the debts. You list the creditor's name, and then either the dollar amount or the percentage that each party would be responsible for. Attached as Exhibit A is your parenting plan. We have a Court Assistance Office video, instructional video, going over the parenting plan page by page. Please watch it before filling out your parenting plan. And then as Exhibit B will be that child support report that we've referenced in this video. It will first identify the names of both parties and their Idaho Child Support Guideline income, and then Idaho Child Support Guideline percentage. This is a percentage of the financial expenses for the children that each party will be responsible for based on their income. Then it will identify the child, the overnight percentage based on the schedule set forth in the parenting plan. It'll identify which party is going to be assigned the tax exemption. And then based on that information, it'll identify who should pay child support, if either party should pay child support, and how much should be paid. You can download a free forms packet in the link below. You can also access all Court Assistance Office forms at www.courtselfhelp.idaho.gov. And additional resources are available at www.bannockcounty.us/courts/court assistance. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to assisting you.